Hey guys, hope everybody's doing all right. Looks like I got one of you guys on here. Do me a favor on the right hand side. Why don't you just post that you're here, say hi, that way I can mark you for attendance. For example, on the chat, I just put hi. We're gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna get the lights on in here, and we'll get rock and rolling here in a second with your assignment. So we're waiting for everybody to sign on. Like I said, just on the chat. So one more time. Another reminder, join in. If you are just joining in right now, do me a favor on the right hand side of the chat and just put that you're here or put hi or something like that. Let me know how your spring break is going. Are you staying clean and clear with the coronavirus and all? So just for attendance purposes, I'll put that there, mark here, say hi. We're about to get rocking and rolling here in a second. I'll give you your assignment. I'm gonna get the lights on in here and we're gonna get rolling. Okay, so second, good, got it. And I got you. It's not gonna take long, I promise. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. A little crazy and I need it. So scared to the places I tried leaving. Every map I follow leads to the end. I should know, but I'm scared I'm right. And want to see how it's afraid to save my life. I should know, but I'm scared I'm dying. All right, that's okay, Chris. I got you. I appreciate that. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing all right. Couple of you guys here. I appreciate you. Look again. I want you guys to, on the right hand side of the chat, just say hey or say hi, whatever the case may be. That way, I know that you're here for attendance purposes. Okay, we're not going to take too long. Again, if you're just now joining us and you're falling behind a little bit or a little bit late, don't spaz out. As long as you're subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to hear this instruction again. Okay, so we're gonna get rock and rolling here. So hope you guys are doing good. I miss you guys. I know it's been a little tough on everybody, so just want to let you guys know that I hope you guys are staying clean and clear. And hope you guys are doing all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rolling. Here is your assignment today. Okay, so in a second, I'm gonna post up a do now on the Google Classroom. Okay, that is gonna be for the people that Ram, you don't have to be here again. That's for the people that may have shown up late to the chat or missed the whole live scheme. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry if you hear a bunch of background noise. They're working on my door. So some of you guys may have already done it already. The do now for today. It says, what are the symptoms of COVID-19? All you gotta do is give me some of the symptoms, get a little familiar with it, things of that sort. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys have your notebooks. If you don't have your notebook, don't spaz out. I totally get it. You might think, that you don't need any more and so on and so forth. And I get that. I don't blame you. The whole coronavirus thing has been scaring everybody a lot lately. So again, if you guys need anything at all, if you guys are running low on supplies, resources, whatever, make sure you reach out to either me or the school district. They are serving Meals on Wheels at the school district. So if you guys are not getting enough lunch or whatever, contact the school district. That way you can feed you. Okay. I think they're providing three meals if I'm not mistaken. But okay, so let's get rolling here. Okay, so how do you show the do now on the Google Classroom? It's posted right below the go live link. I'm going to move it up to the top. And it says, Compian posted a new question, due now for today. Just click on that and then just add in a comment there. And that lets me know that you did it. Does that make sense? So the majority of you guys were doing this. That's good. If you some of your friends that are kind of slacking off, they're kind of like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Make sure you tell them that they need to do it, okay? Because they still got to pass the course. I'm gonna release an announcement that they gave us this morning in regards to the STAR test. I know that some of you guys heard that the STAR test is canceled, right? Well, you still got to pass the class. So as long as you guys are getting credit for the class, you'll get exemption for STAR. Does that make sense? So again, you got to be turning in your stuff. You got to be doing all that stuff. I know I've always been relaxed and easygoing with you guys. That's because I know that you guys have to worry about the STAR. This time I got to make sure that you're doing your stuff. They're really coming down hard on us about showing proof that you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing and that you're turning in your work and things of that sort. You know what I mean? Now you guys are an afternoon class, so my morning class was here. They're pretty good about that. You guys are afternoon. I need you to tell your friends to show up whenever we go live, or to make sure they're checking Google Classroom and turning their stuff. Did most everybody get their going viral project? If you did, just say yes, or give me like a emoji that says like thumbs up or whatever on the chat. That way you guys know. If you don't know you have a going viral project, it's posted on Google Classroom. It's also on the chat. Remember that there's two tasks to that, right? It's not the COVID-19 virus, but it's a virus that you make up. And then the second part of it is what's it called? Creating like a public service announcement, either a video, a TikTok, Adobe Spark, or whatever. Good. I'm glad that you guys are with me. Thank you. Okay. So I know I keep saying this. So this is where we left off, right? We talked about natural selection. We talked about Charles Darwin and how he went to the Galapagos Islands and he observed the finches, right, and their different sized beaks and how they adapted to their environment. We know that variation in the species leads to adaptation. Adaptation leads to survival. So if you have your notes, make sure that you have it. If you don't, you are going to need some sort of piece of paper or poster, or even electronically, whatever the case may be, okay? And I'm going to explain what I mean right now. But this is what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm trying to say that variation, now you guys know what variation means. It means differences in species, right? It leads to adaptation, which leads to ultimately survival, right? So variation, differences in species leads to adaptation, being able to adapt to their environment, and then ultimately leading to survival. Okay, I know it's backwards. Don't yell at me, okay? But what you should know, and I mentioned this in class, is that evolution never occurs in one single organism. It occurs in a group or an entire species, okay? And the way we do that, or the way that we describe that, is what we call the mechanisms of evolution. So this is where you're going to need your notes or your piece of paper or whatever the case may be, okay? So if you're working on a piece of paper, we're going to title it Mechanisms of Evolution, just like that. Again, like if you're watching on the phone or on your laptop, maybe you can screenshot it or whatever, or you can go back and see it. It just says Mechanisms of Evolution. I'll type it off in the chat in case you forgot. Okay, but it's a real simple assignment. All I'm going to do is I'm going to trace my hand there. I know, I'm sorry. It's the, it could be the internet connection. It could be my internet connection. It could be a number of things. I'm sorry. Some people see it a little clearer than others, but I've gotten that a couple times. I'm sorry. But I'm tracing my hand there on the paper. That's it. That's all I'm writing. Okay. So I'm tracing my hand in the paper. Now, obviously, you guys are going to do a better job at this than I am. I'm just doing it real quick for the example of instruction. Okay. So that's all I did. Now I'm going to post a video here in a second, and that video is literally going to show a hand like this, and it's going to explain how organisms adapt over time. Okay. So for example, it's just an example. It'll say maybe the thumb represents mutation. It'll give you mutation, a definition, and then it'll show a little picture example. And then it'll say, okay, well, what about genetic drift? I know these terms seem unfamiliar to you, but again, the video will help explain it. Okay, so you can just put what I'm looking for in your project is that you write the name of the word, the definition, and a picture. And as long as it's neat and it's clear, it's colorful and all that stuff, you'll get credit. Makes sense? So the video is a TED Talk, and it's very clear. It helps you understand more or less how organisms survive over a period of time. Okay, hopefully you guys are staying with me, okay? I'm going to post the assignment right now. So let me transfer it over from my first period really quick. Hold on. Okay. Now, this will also have a originality report. Now, what does that mean? That means that that you guys, this Google Classroom will automatically try to figure out. It'll scan your work based off of like the entire internet or whatever, and it'll tell me if you plagiarized it or whatever the case may be. So try to do your own work. Makes sense? So I'm posting this stuff right now. Just give me 1 second while I do this. I wanted to have it ready, but sometimes the internet kind of like resets everything. Okay, almost there. I'm making this due for Friday. Now I know that you guys are spazzing out. I know that you guys are like, oh, coach, I mean, you gave us the whole viral project due by Friday. Yeah. Also a week. You guys are pre-AP. You can handle the work. At the same time, like I said, if you don't make the deadline, when have I ever like held it against you? You get what I'm saying? I may give you a hard time about it, but I do help you. Okay, so I'm assigning. So this is the last bit. So I know you guys kind of, I don't know how you guys have been doing with your other classes. Have you guys been meeting with your other classes? Type off to the side if you are, if you have been. Maybe if you all have been doing like Google Meets or Microsoft Teams. Sound familiar to you guys? I'll say that one more time in case you didn't catch it. Have you guys been meeting with your other teachers either by Google Zoom Meets? I'm sorry, Google Meets, Zoom, or what's the other one? Microsoft Teams. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you for giving me that feedback. Okay, so how do you guys feel about this? What's it called? This YouTube live where you guys can just sit and everything's, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I heard that, Patrick, that the Chromebook is kind of blocking everything. I'll send you some instructions in regards to like a way around that so that it can help you a little bit more, Patrick. So I'll make a note of that right now. So that way you guys can get support from at home. You know what I mean? So good. I'm glad it's okay for you guys. What I would like to do is I'd like to get all of you guys on here, like either what's it called, with Google Zoom or whatever. No, it's not going to be every day. I only want to do a live lecture maybe Tuesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday. But Friday, you know how it is. You guys might be going out of town. Hopefully, you guys probably have plans, to do something. I don't know. Maybe you guys are not doing anything because you're like quarantined at home. But either way, what's it called? I want to do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but we'll see about Friday. Of course, stay with the Remind account. That's my way of reminding you guys, hey, I'm going to go live and this and the other thing. As of right now, the plan is to go Tuesday, Thursday live. Okay. Ram, are you serious? You need toilet paper? What's it called? If that's the case, like in the event, I know Ram's probably just kidding, but in the event that you do actually need supplies or something like that, let me know. Reach out to me, and I'll do the best I can to help accommodate you guys. Okay. Um, okay. So if you, it'll always be around this time. So technically speaking, I want you guys to be like signed in according to your class time. So like earlier, I was live at around 9:15. Um, that was what's it called? That was my first period. Okay, 9:15. My 8:15. I apologize. Okay, so the goal is like if you have me for first period to get on when I'm on at 8:15 because that's technically where you should be at school. You know what I mean? So that's right. Right now, I logged in at around 12:35, 12:45 because that's where you guys have me right now for 5B period. Some of you guys from my sixth period logged into my 5B. Hey, that's totally fine. Yeah, Christian, go to the bathroom, take the pass. um, what's it called? Chris, no, that's okay. I'll sort it out, Chris, and then I'll get it situated. But thank you for volunteering. Um, so going back to that, uh, like I said, so it'd always be around around your class time period. Makes sense. And if for whatever reason you can't, like, let's say another teacher's going on at this time, Tuesday, Thursday, and you can't make it, then you can always log in earlier into my first period class or to my sixth. So I'll post my schedule on there. I'll make a note of that too. Okay, but I kind of want to wrap this up. I know that some of you guys kind of get like real weary about sitting still and listening to me teach for a while. No, Ram, like I said, the idea is if you have me for first, I would like for you to be logged on with me for first period. Does that make sense? But I had maybe 8 kids, and then some people logged on late. You can always go back and see what you missed on the channel, like, and I have it labeled what period it is. But you can always come back and like right now, the way you are right now, that's totally fine with me. You're not going to be penalized for that. So let me post schedule. Okay. So, all right. So last thing for the mechanisms of evolution. So when you watch this video, I just posted it up on there. It's going to show you a hand like this, and it's going to tell you, this represents mutation, this represents genetic drift, so on and so forth, right? Again, I want the name, I want definition, and I want a little picture to help you remember what it is, okay? The more colorful it is, the more creative, the nicer it is, the better off your grade, okay? Then here's the trick. You're gonna create a short little video, like a TikTok or a Snapchat video or Instagram video or whatever the case may be. Even a video on your phone. Try to keep it real short, um, and then explain what each one means. Make sense? Now, I understand that you might watch that video and be like, "Coach, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. I don't understand this video at all." I posted another video below it, and it has giraffes. That giraffe video is kind of silly, but it explains things a little bit more in depth, and it gives you examples using silly giraffes and stuff like that. It's more along my speed. I like it. I think it's funny. The kids like every year they always like, oh my god, sir, this is stupid, and then like halfway in they're laughing their butts off. Okay, and I realize that you guys are probably not like that, but usually my kids like it. Okay, so if you don't understand the TED Talk first time around, you can always watch the draft video. If you understand the TED Talk first time around and you want some more information, watch the draft video. If you don't know what I'm talking about at all, watch both videos. Make sense? So last time, I want the mechanisms of evolution right here. So if mutation is one, you would write mutation. What's the definition? Draw a little picture of mutation, right? Genetic drift, what does that mean? Whatever, let me see, let me think. What's the other ones? Gene flow, like gene flow. You'd write gene flow, definition, whatever. You get me? It should be on Google Classroom. I think I just uploaded it right now to 5B, Chris. So I'm gonna upload it to sixth period too. Okay, and I'll probably have to get back live on sixth period again because I know some of the kids are gonna miss this. So sure, yeah, I can post some examples as soon as I get some RAM. I mean, otherwise I would show you my examples from work, but they're either saved on that computer or those hands. The pictures that they drew are over in my student work in the classroom. So once I get examples, I can post some. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. You can turn in before Friday. That totally works for me. Okay. Again, you have two assignments by the end of the week. One's a little quicker than the other one. The going viral one is going to be the test grade. Okay. This one's going to be the quiz grade. Makes sense. Again, if you don't get this one in by Friday, if you don't get it in by Friday, don't spaz out. Okay. I'll give you time over the weekend and next week, but try not to be super late with it, okay? Because the more you wait, the more work piles up, and the more teachers start getting a hang of this stuff, the more they start kind of coming down on you with the online stuff. Again, you still got to pass a class to get credit. You still got to get past this class to get star credit. I'll post that stuff later, okay? So one more time before you guys go, yeah, take pictures and turn it on Google Classroom, or like I said, you could just present it in your video, so name, definition, picture, example, and then talk about it in your TikTok or your video or your Snapchat video or Instagram video or your Adobe Spark. I can't stress that enough. Adobe Spark is super easy to use. You get what I'm saying? Just say, hey, mutation occurs in a population because this, that, and the other thing, blah, 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 drift, blah, blah. Sound good? It's a very simple project, very easy to use. Again, if you don't understand it completely, watch both videos. And if at that point you still don't get it, which is called message me and email me. I would say the five fingers of evolution. The first one I posted, the TED Talk, that one is mandatory because that's going to help you get set up with this. Okay, I understand that you might be able to Google image it and copy somebody else's, but again, I am going to be putting in the Google Originality feature on this. So once if you are showing something like this, it might pick up that scan and let me know like, hey, she got it from here or whatever. You get what I mean? So just be aware of that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Vicente. I didn't even catch that. I thought you were just kind of mimicking. What's up, Vicente? Yeah, no, yeah, the video is mandatory. Yeah, that's part of the assignment. So um, I got to be able to see your face on it. Okay. I got to be able to see that your face on it. Yeah, it's mandatory, and you just got to explain it real quick, even if it's just like, hi, I'm Aries, and I'm explaining this, and then you go like this. That's fine. Or one of my kids was asking if she didn't have to do it on the paper, if she can do it like electronically. Yeah, yes, absolutely. You can draw a hand some. You can post it like an emoji hand big in the screen. Make something that reminded me. Ram, I'm out of pencils, buddy. I can't help you out. But if nobody has any more questions, any other questions, I'm here. If you have some, stick around and I'll help you out. If you don't, what's it called? You can go ahead and log off and get started on your project. I'll post the sixth period stuff right now, Chris, so that way you don't freak out. Okay. Do you guys want me to stick around for like another 10 minutes while you ask questions? 15 minutes? Type yes. If you want to just email me and ask me on Google Classroom, just type email if you have any other questions. Bye, guys. You all be good. Okay. I'll keep you posted what we're going to do later on this week. Bye, Shelby. Bye, Ram. Adios. Bye, Brian. Thanks, got in. Bye. You be good. Chris, it would either be I have a couple of options. It'd be Microsoft Teams. It'd probably be Google Meets or Zoom. And the only reason why I would use those three is because other teachers have explained that they have had success with those. They never had issues with the Google Suites login. The most issues that some people with the Chromebook are having is not being able to log on to certain programs. You know what I mean? But there's a way around that. They sent out an email about all that stuff. Does that answer your question? All right, Vicente, you be good, man. I'll see you later. Um, post it up for you guys on sixth period. Let me see who else is here. All right, so just let me see. Let me double check it. Okay, it should be good. Okay, so I'll probably log back on to go live for sixth period if they probably missed it. But if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Are we good to go? All right, thank you, Chris. Any other questions? Going once. Okay, shoot. If you have any other questions, guys, just go ahead and ask me right now. What's it called? I can go ahead and end the stream. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. You guys be good. Adios. If you need anything, reach out to me via email or Google Classroom, okay? I love you guys. Be good. If you can't be good, be good at what you do. Bye, guys.